Okay, we are starting up the Virtuoso stage. This is part of my weekly online group piano lessons that I host for beginner level students, intermediate level students, and advanced level students. Every Thursday, we have weekly online group piano lessons that I teach for members who have signed up for our weekly online group piano lessons series. You can go to my website, musicmotivation.com, to learn more about that in those weekly online group piano lessons. But every Thursday for the rest of the year, I am going to be doing a free weekly online piano lesson the first Thursday of every month. If you want to attend weeks 2, 3, and 4 during the month, then you will need to sign up for our weekly online group piano lessons. But the first week of every month, I'm going to share just a free live piano lesson. And then again, if you would like to attend the live piano lessons every single week, you will need to sign up for our weekly online group piano lessons that we have on my website at musicmotivation.com. This right now is the Virtuoso stage. Every Thursday, we have 3 separate lessons that I teach. From 1 until 1:30, we teach the apprentice stage, and that is for beginner level piano students. From 1:30 until 2, we teach, let me just check the sound quality here. We teach the maestro stage. That is for late beginner, early intermediate level students. And then every every Thursday, starting at 2 until 2:30, which is what we're doing right now, we do the Virtuoso session. Now, the Virtuoso stage is for late intermediate to advanced level piano students. So each of these lessons are tailored to different levels or skills according to beginner level, intermediate, and advanced. This is going to be much more advanced. If it's too advanced for you, you can attend our beginner level, which is the apprentice stage, or the intermediate level, which is the maestro stage. And again, the first week of every single month, I'm going to be doing these free for the rest of the year. But if you would like to attend weeks 2, 3, and 4 during the month, then you will need to sign up for our weekly online group piano lessons on my website. It's actually only a few dollars. It's not very much at all for the weekly online group piano lessons that I teach. I'd love to have you sign up. But today we are going to be working from my Cool Songs for Cool Kids series. We have primer level, we have book 1, we have book 2, we have book 3, Cool Songs that Rock. We're going to go into book 3. And again, this is more intermediate and advanced level. We're going to be looking at my Master of My Fate today. So this right here has 2 pages. This is what we're going to learn today. We're going to be working on this piece. And then we're also going to be talking about some exercises from my Essential Piano Exercise series. The way that these lessons work, we have 4 lessons every single month. The first week of every month, we focus on the cool song and the essential piano exercises from my Essential Piano Exercise series. Weeks 2, 3, and 4, we focus on music theory. So week 2, we focus on what I refer to as theory therapy. It's learning the practical application of music theory the fun way. And then we go to week 3, where we focus on innovative improvisation, where we learn how to, and I teach you how to improvise, how to arrange, how to play the same song 100 different ways. And then week 4 is creative composition, where I teach you how to compose music of your own. And I'll even show you what I'm working on within Logic Pro and how I use Logic Pro to layer different instruments and how I come out with albums every single month. I have 3 albums I'm working on right now. One I'll probably be finishing next week, and then the week after that, I have another album I'm coming out with. And so every month I'm coming out with new albums, and I'll show you how I do that as part of our creative composition. And again, you can learn more about my weekly online group piano lessons if you go to my website, musicmotivation.com. On Mondays, I'm doing the same thing, but for piano teachers. So if you're a piano teacher and you would like to sign up for my weekly online group piano lessons, then you can go to musicmotivation.com to learn more. And that will be every Monday morning. and we will have lessons for piano teachers where I teach them music theory, improvisation, and composition. I'm going to go to the overhead view, and right now, again, we're going to be in my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 3. We're going to learn Master of My Fate. Let me go to the overhead view, and I'm just going to test the sound, make sure everything looks okay and sounds okay. Okay. Let me just quickly raise the volume so I can hear how this sounds. Oh, wait a second. That was my previous one. All right. Let's refresh that. Okay. Audio sounds pretty good. Okay, let me turn that volume down. Hopefully that sounds okay. On my end, it sounds great, so you can let me know. So let me play Master of My Fate. This is in the key of C major. And again, this is from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 3. This is what I'm going to be teaching you today, how to play this. Now, we have primarily blocked and broken intervals. Music is primarily made up of intervals, scales, chords, and then there are a few additional components, but primarily, once you know your intervals, your chords, and your scales, it's very easy to not only play music, but to compose music of your own. So right here, this is what we're going to start with. This is called Master of My Fate. Let me play it for you, and you can hear how it sounds first, and then I'll play this. Hold on, I cut out for a second. Sorry. Okay, so that is Master of My Fate. Let me come back here to the front view for just a second. We're going to talk about this, and I apologize. It did cut out for just a second as I was playing it. For some reason, when you're working with technology, especially when it's live, something could happen. I don't know if my cable kind of rocked or switched, but for just a second, it did cut out. I apologize. I was in the middle of playing it. This is called Master of My Fate. Okay, so this is Master of My Fate. And as we are looking at this, what I want you to think about with Master of My Fate, the whole thing is composed with intervals in mind. See that? The entire thing, we have intervals. So what I like to have the students practice as a warm-up in my book, Essential Piano Exercises, every piano player should know, learn the intervals, scales, chords in every key. I'm going to go over here to the key of C major, and I'll show you what I have students practice. So this is the book right here. We have every key, we have 4 pages of exercises in every key signature. Right here, this is the key of C major. Pretty simple, not too difficult at all. And we're going to start with this side over here. Do you see those intervals? We have right here scales, we have contrary motion, and then we have parallel motion, 1 octave, 2 octaves. And then down here, this is what I want to have you look at. These are the intervals. We have harmonic and melodic. We have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and we're doing blocked. And then over here, we do the broken intervals. And then down here, we have triads, blocked and broken. And then we get over here, more triad exercises and seventh chords. And we practice doing that in every key. But let me play for you these intervals just to give you an idea and show you. Okay. So let me go back to the overhead view. Watch this. As we're here, this is what I tell the students I want them to practice. This is found on page 72 from my book, Essential Piano Exercises. So this is Essential Piano Exercises. There we go. And then we're going to go to page 72 since we're in the key of C. And right down there, key of C intervals. See that? That is what we are going to be focusing on. So I have the students practice doing this, and we just play. And then you can go up. We're just doing the simple triads, but for now, I want to focus on the intervals. And you can slide to the right. Now, we can do this in every key. For now, just focus on the white keys. Don't think about the major keys. Just focus on the white keys. These are modes, but we're doing intervals created from each mode. And you can do that with both hands. Now I'm going up to the right and I'm just doing the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth intervals. And then I slide to the right, do the same thing on D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Only the white keys though. Don't worry about the black keys. Just do the white keys. And we're going, you don't have to go up any higher than an eighth or an octave. Just do the octave. Now, what I tell students is pinky, 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 and then when you get to the fifth, pinky, we're coming down. And we're just moving up to the right. We're just going up and down. And you can practice that in every key. Now, again, I was just playing key of C major. And here, this is what we were working on from my book, Essential Piano Exercises. But we're working on that because it's helping us with Master of My Fate. That's what I just played at the very beginning of this lesson. You can go back and rewatch it if you missed that first part. But we just have these intervals. Well, the left hand is just doing octave intervals. So we have an F octave interval down here, and then we go to the A octave interval, and then the C octave interval, and we do that again. But instead of hitting this C octave, we go all the way down to the lowest C. Now the right hand is playing sixth intervals. So we have C and A, and then we go to the E and C, and then we jump up to the G and E, and then I added a little melody line, and then we go back down and do the sixth intervals again. This is the first four measures from Master of My Fate. Okay, look at that right there. See that? First four measures from Master of My Fate from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 3. This is for late intermediate level students. Back and play again, just this. I'll just do the first four measures. We have this. Now, guess what I did? This is a little hint, okay? Look at those first four measures again. We have the first four measures, and then the next four measures, I just copy and paste it. That's all I did. Look at the next four measures. I just copied and pasted the first four measures, but I took the right hand up an octave. So we have this. And then I copy and pasted it, and we just do the same thing, but we go up an octave with both hands. Then the left hand comes clear down here. And again, it's just the first four measures from Master of My Fate. And then I repeated those same exact four measures for measures 5, 6, 7, and 8. But I just went up an octave. That's all I did. And then if you look at the left-hand pattern, starting in measure 9, we have an octave interval, A to the F, and then A to the F. Look at that, A, F, A, F, A, F. This is all we're doing with the left hand. We have an octave interval. That's it. That is all we are playing. And then I repeat it. So again, a lot of this, it's a lot of repetition. Clear down until we get down to measure 22, where we end with that, and then we start doing this. That's pretty much all we are doing all the way up until measure 31. Well, the end of 31. Okay. Here. I'll put this up here. See, we start with that, and then we make it all the way down there. And then when we go over, and again, this is Master of My Fate, page 2, we went all the way to the end of 31. Now, starting in 32, look what happens here. The right hand has this pattern playing. And there's a repeat there, so we repeat that section again. Let me show you as we're playing this over just measures 32 through 35. So watch. And then we repeat those 4. Okay, and so this is measures 32 through 35. That's it, measures 32 through 35. We repeat that twice, so we have the 4 measures, and then we repeat those measures again. And then at measure 36, we do this. And again, we're moving up. We have a lot of octave intervals. The left hand is primarily doing octave intervals. And then we have a third right there. The right hand is primarily doing triads or 3-note chords. But we're playing a G major chord. This is a G major chord in root position, GBD. Well, if I invert that, that's root position, first inversion, second inversion, back up to root position. All I did when I played this, we did this. I have to come down here so I have more keys to work with. That's all I'm doing. My left hand is just doing a G octave interval. And then you're holding it while the right hand plays the G major triad in second inversion. Remember, root, first inversion, second inversion. So we start with second inversion. Then we go to root position. My left hand is just playing a G octave interval. Then I play the G major triad first inversion while the left hand plays the G octave interval. And then you play the G major triad second inversion up here while the left hand just takes a G and a B and we roll it. That's all we're doing. Okay, let me play it for you. Measures 37, 38, 39. Okay, again, this is from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 3. We have, I'll show you this. In the Cool Song series, we have Primer Level that has 21 cool songs. We have Book 1 that has 21 cool songs. We have Book 2 that has 21 cool songs. We have Book 3 that only is anywhere from 3 to 9 pages each, so they're much longer. Then we have Cool Songs at Rock Book 1, Cool Songs at Rock Book 2. So that's from my Cool Song series, and this is Book 3 from that series. Again, we were just looking at Master of My Fate. Here we have Master of My Fate all the way. See that? This is what we've been working on in today's lesson. Right here is just finishing off with the end of the piece. Again, this is Master of My Fate. It's the first cool song in Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 3. Now, the book is titled Cool Songs for Cool Kids, but adults love these. It's not just for kids. Everyone loves playing these. Let me play Master of My Fate one more time, and I want you to work on this week. Master of My Fate. So watch this. And then 32 starts to get a little more lively here. That is it. That is Master of My Fate. Let me come back here to the front view. So that is our lesson for today. Again, every Thursday, and we just barely finished this lesson. You can go back and rewatch this lesson. But today we are working on Master of My Fate. This is from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 3. This is a fun book to have the students practice and play around with. This is from my Cool Song series. In the Cool Song series, we have primer level, book 1, book 2, book 3, Cool Songs that Rock, book 1, Cool Songs that Rock, book 2. Most of the books have 21 fun, what have become known as cool songs that I've composed to help teach piano students to play piano pieces the fun way. And I teach them the music theory, but I really want you to understand the practical application of music theory. So thank you so much for attending this lesson today. We are ending this lesson right now. Every Thursday, we do our weekly online group piano lessons that I teach. For the rest of the year, I am going to do a live weekly online group piano lesson every first Thursday of every month that everyone will be able to attend on my YouTube channel. They'll be able to watch on my social media pages. And then if you want to attend weeks 2, 3, and 4 during the month, then you will need to sign up for our weekly online group piano lessons. You can learn more at on my website at musicmotivation.com. Every Monday morning, we are doing weekly online group piano lessons for piano teachers, teaching them music theory, improvisation, and composition, and how to teach music theory, improvisation, and composition. So I'd love to have you sign up for those weekly online group piano lessons as well if you are a piano teacher. Let me know if you have any questions, but thank you so much for attending this live lesson. I hope it helped. And again, try to work on Master of My Fate. This is from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 3. On that, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much. See you guys. Bye.